Listen, we remember one time I got story time, guys, about my home economic class. The woman want me to buy one whole chicken for come a class. She said me not buy no whole chicken. I ended up buy the whole chicken because my auntie, when I used to live with at the time, she did a grow chicken. I mean...
You bought one for everyone?
No, I mean the only one big Ras chicken. That's...
They thought you were rich.
Yeah. I don't even think me rich.
So what did everybody else bring?
Eh?
What did everybody else bring? Just a little piece? Or nothing? Some people couldn't bring anything, right?
I don't know, may I second guess myself with this. Okay. Alright, this is here the trick to this now. You just do like this. Just to splash it. See him so it go. Nothing change. Alright, we'll see what we get.
Can I throw those flowers out?
No.
They're falling all over the place.
Okay, you keep touching it.
No. You know what? Let's leave it then. That's I never ask. Are you ready to throw it out?
Want some love? See there? Now, the other one, I'm gonna put some walnut. But where's my walnut? I'm gonna break up moment. I like this walnut. Where's my walnut now? Okay. Walnut. I gotta break it up, but me gonna use this. Just a, hey, you know I'm powder it, you know, but yeah, break it up a bit. Cause they're chunky. Now, if you have peanut allergy, just don't use peanut. Use raisin.
God, you can't even get in here.
Put those garbage bin. Okay, so there it is. There it is. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put it in there. That is at 350. See him so it go. We're going to clean up our areas. Yeah. Last night me eat late. Me can't really eat no food right now. I'm telling you.
How are you going to go from these big bins down to some little bin that she had for you?
I don't know.
Just for compost and garbage, right?
Baby, please. And what time now? 8:08. It says, can you fix this, please? The time here not right. It's 9.
So just change it. Press clock. You want me to teach you how to fish or fish for you?
No, more like when time you fish for me.
Give me a minute then.
Yeah, change it. Can't bother. That bigger than my brain, right? You know. If you wasn't here, we probably would have to do it. But like when you're there here, I'm a love when man take care of me and do things for me. I'm gonna leave that to you.
You don't want him to show you. You want
No, I just want you to do it. I just feel like you're useful when you do things around the house.
I just took out your garbage and recycling.
I know. That's why I love you. You just come and you see my garbage and my recycling need to be taken out and you do it.
And you don't put plastic on. That's what the one thing about electric stove that you're gonna have to learn.
I hate electric stove. Oh my god. Guys, I gas stove with them.
So here you press clock and you put in what's the time?
9:08.
9. Clock. That's it. Done.
Do the other one. But
This is on.
it's on. You have to go do it when it's not on.
Let me see what the exact time is. 9:10 at this point. Let me redo it. Clock. 9:10 clock. This one's not simple.
So somebody said. Because them get what them want. Never know.
See it there, you have to go up.
No, because your house perfect.
9:10. Okay, what is it you're doing here? I have to redo this. Date 3:50?
Yeah.
For how long?
Don't put no time on it.
I'm gonna put time just in case.
No, me don't want you put no time on it. No. Me don't like that time shit there. Don't put no time on it.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to come out and technology like old school.
Them is an old school person, eh?
Just 3:50.
Yeah, just 350.
Okay, so remember you started at 9:10.
Husband kiss me all the time. I want to hear. Somebody say, come kiss me.
In front of people?
Him said, no, I'm not do it in front of people. Him is modest that way, but him bold the other way. Oh, whatever. You think of fake love this? This is not fake love. This is real life shit.
What's for breakfast? Whatever I make, right?
Whatever you make. I could make you something, darling.
Sure.
Anything for you.
Let's keep all the food.
I know.
I have 2 boxes of shreddies in the car and we're gonna eat. How can that be? We're eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right?
I don't know, you have to go.
We're hungry. None of them cook. Especially when you have that air fryer now. We'll put everything in the air fryer.
I know, I'm going to take up that air fryer there. The worst thing in the house, yeah. Every time, air fryer.
You should do kitchen design for a living. That would be good business.
I know, I could do kitchen design.
You don't do the
Some skirt in
you
get
just do the design only.
Yeah.
There must be design companies.
Yeah. I'm going to set up a place where people can download my design. And then can consult me and talk to me. I'm going to give them ideas. People don't want to pay big money, but you can pay one little $100. And I do it for you. And then I teach you how to get on the kitchen done cheaply. That's what I could do. You know what? I could do a course. Rotted. There's so much ways to make money, guys. Here up. I'm gonna tell you no one can make money with it. The CNP machine expensive. The guy have the machine. And he make thousands of dollars. I never did ask him how business though. Oh my goodness. Is this me? Or this thing? Guys, these are only baking. You want to wait for pizza or you want me carry pizza there and pumpkin bread come there before it's gone in the house, yeah? Yes, this morning I'm gonna go have things to do. I'm going to go settle my my lighting fixtures. It cost the girl give me a quote for $6,000. $6,000. I'm gonna have to scale back here. Me not put the most expensive shit in there. I'm not living there. I need to live in there first. At least me get it. Reap. But I tell you that we should move over that house. But you want it for yourself. You want the money. Baby, please. So last night was the flame night. You know, say if you have... Oh, wait, go, Chris. Calgary flame play. You get the burger cheap. So I had burger last night for dinner. And fries. I said, no, so I'm not eat nothing today. Oh, no. You want to keep like me? Nice and, slim, but good body. You're going to have to have discipline. You're going to have to say, I don't eat that. It's so now way when you see a friend that might eat in a restaurant, you say, I don't eat that. No, I don't eat that. We did have one white friend, right? Well, we're still friend. We just haven't been hanging out lately. When you go through your depression, you just cut off everybody. Them can't hear your problem online. And them will call you them for gloat with your problem, right? But them don't know say God love more. Anyway, so I have the friend here or no? Yesterday. So true she knows them now, right? I should have a man problem, she not have call me. And since I have my work problem, she don't call me. And I say, oh, I see who you are. Yeah. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Them terrible, man. You just want some peace and time to your... Yeah. Well, I don't want no peace and time. Sometimes when you have too much peace and quiet to yourself too, you will go grass crazy. Anyways, we used to go out looking for a little coffee and so I'm going to start. Go back to, go drink a one coffee or so. And sit down and talk. There's nothing wrong with that. But I notice her she very negative. Actually, I start to assess my friend them. Them negative. them never have nothing good to say. Oh, but the reason why I like her still because me always I look on things past the different. And she always put me back in my space. Like, no, that is not what that mean. No, she's a hater. Like, she tell me say the person I hate her. No, they were flexing on you. That's what. I said, I don't think so. She say yes. I said, wow. I said, I'm stuck in a transit mode. I believe that when I wasn't a good listener, you know, back in the day. I listen to nobody, I just start stuck in a transit mode. And when people are telling me what people say to me, rude things that people say to me, they never even did know said it did rude. I'd say what them did really meant. I know. I've no clue. Not even did I listen to them anyway. So whenever they just fly over my head. And me and them still a friend. They're rude. Some of them. But then since me start now to listen, and sometimes I read on a comment now, Ross, somehow no. If I follow no, would I go in on my bed go ball. Lucky thing say me have thick skin. Why am I always washing dishes? You notice it? Outside wall. I may have so much people living in my house. Why am I always washing dishes? What's it for? You start the dishwasher, you darling.
What?
The dishwasher.
Start it?
Yeah.
Didn't I start it?
Mm-mm. Alright, no need starting yet.
Not ready yet. I just put because there's not full.
Oh.
And then I put the dishes in from last night.
Oh.
It's not ready. It's not even. This is recycled. Wash this out. Wash it out. And the lid goes in the garbage.
I know that. Here.
You have to wash all your recycling. You know that.
The government not pay you for that.
You want me to charge money to come and do it for you?
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. You're not a granola country.
No, me not like cereal.
You're not a granola country.
We rather drink some
Leftover.
yeah.
Anyway, it'd be nice if you had a nice kitchen, right?
I know that kitchen that I'm built. Oh my God, the latest and the greatest. Everything I put in that kitchen there.
You can get practice on that one. And then when you can
I say me now fix that house here. I'm going to just get rid of it. I can't take the stress and the problem. It's not in me. I'm sorry. It is your dream. That is not my dream. My dream is just go get one nice millionaire. Remind me of all me do just sit down in the mirror and look. And put on makeup. Learn how to put on makeup. That's what I wanted all my life. I want to be a princess all my life. I don't lie to you. When I married you, that made it think. And when you come pick me up at the airport, and I see the old car where you come pick me up, I said, Lord, what have I got myself into? That's true. True. Same set though. Yeah. But I just hold my mouth shut. I car when I did a drive at Jamaica was far more superior. Yeah, true. But then through the set was great. I just say, you know what? And chew me that, you know what? And chew me that. They were the little Chinese man, they will not have nothing in them pants. And then no, then Maria's big time. I jump about 3 size. What can you eat? I think me did in a heaven. If you did it. Achoo. We can't forget that time there. Woman choose. Sex is not all. Don't make that be the determined factor like what me did do. The key upstairs. Yeah, it is upstairs. Right beside the door. There's a key ring there I put there. Baby, please. Hold on, no. Want me tell you no? Oh, it go for real story time. So my husband come pick me up because I just meet him. I want you to know where it is. So I'm going to go to the embassy, get a visa. I'm not marry you and don't know where you come from. No. I have to carry my home for your family. Hey, me a good girl, you know. Me's me did go and like me as somebody. Surely there was no, what did I call it now? Surely there was no, it's not like say my family did do that or me have any replication or what's the word am I looking for? It's not like I had. No, I didn't. So it's not like I had any example. That's the word. Like example of what to do or what. I just see it on TV and decide say I saw it for go. You learn a lot of things. Cause yeah, nobody never teach me nothing. So me I date this guy and I say to him, say, listen, if by a year, 6 months to a year you don't propose to me, that's it. And you know, come get piece of the Jamaican meat here and left. No. You see it happen all the time. Remember somebody did live a St. Mary and lots of tourists used to come from Portland and stuff. Plus me they go nigger all the time. So I know, I see it, I have friends. No. So I put down the boundary. When it approached that time, him say I marry me, but now me say, when I get married to you, I want to see where you live and where you come from. So then I saw him apply for me to get a visa for go to Canada. But I did already have a Canadian American visa. I had an American visa. Right, so guys, I did have choice. I could have run with America. Have choice. So then now, what did happen now? Yeah. So I was there. So him invite me here. I'm going to tell you about the embassy for them rude. What did happen? Not 2 times. So I get a visa for come here for 2 weeks. And the amount of money it costs for come to Calgary. Some big money. I said, no, I'm not going there for 2 weeks to pay that. No, I have a son. I need the money. A long time I think about money. That is too expensive. I just back out last minute. And him did have some ups on it too because family I tell him say him not for marry me. I must say, tell him family about me. And him family, I say, no. They never definitely tell him no. But that they must say, why are you doing that or some shit like that? They don't want to hurt him feelings, but that's exactly what they were telling him. Not to marry me. So anyway, I come anyways. When I come, I have one little piece of mustard. Old mustard. You know what kind of mustard that? And it low to the ground. And then he did have one 70s mustard in the garage. And then I say, no, sir. I did say that, no, sir. Right? And then now me did already used to luxurious rich ass man already, eh? But it don't spoil bad already. I was spoiled. I go to the old rich man. You know, so them don't make them money already. And you used to this, you used to that. Money wasn't an issue. All you have to do is lay down on your back. Because that's exactly what that is. Yeah, them are pay fees. But this is done in the... It's not like you go to a road and put out your hand. This is the high class one. No, when I lie. Tap up my screen. No, because somehow, no. We don't need to know the truth. This is just the high class one. Yeah. High class. You see, what the guy name? The American sweetheart. What the guy name? The old guy now will look old now. I can't believe it. Same look Richard Gere. All film woman when have a patient is an exchange. Rass exchange that. Pretty young girl like that they would old for old man. I mean him did look good back in the day, but I see him thing. I see him something. We just don't look at it like that. Just like, okay, let me give you the difference in a real life. If a guy go to a road and steal something, the whole want to say, oh, him a thief, him this, him that, him terrible. But if a man, businessman in a tie, do the same rasting and fraud people money, we don't have a different connotation towards it. I see him rasting. It's just that one do it sophisticated. See him say, no? Them a thief same way. So hold on now, no? So comedy done spoil already. I did I go to all these men where I already have them go to that called Money Man in Jamaica. Remember, I know these men live abroad and whatever. So I was already paid for. I already know it already. I already gone to Hong Kong. Live there for no long. I go Panama. I go everywhere. I will never go. Go all over. Yeah. I did a fly to America every weekend. I did that one rich man. I used to fly everything. I never talk about that man there. I know the truth. Anyway, you all know though. I'm losing eyesight. So anyways. But you get the picture. So when I come here now, I say, what this man, that time I have my big nice, you know them time, I did have one nice Camry, Toyota Camry. I did a drive big nice Camry, look good, yeah? Inside leather seat, everything. You know, say, my chun chun buy me that. Yay! Yikes! So anyhow, same say it go. Man, I lie too, no. True me I tell you, no. But it's the high class way though. Because them have a low class way. And a high class way. Yay! So anyways, so the guy, so when I come here now, he picked me up in some old car that time I talk to man we have BMW and Mercedes. Them rich car there. Land Rover and them something. I never used to them the cheap car. I me alone drive cheap car. At the time I did think my Toyota was Camry was cheap. But I couldn't afford up to the Lexus and the yeah?
So I was thinking for the island,
Yeah.
you 3 foot plus 1 foot, and you don't have any corners. You sit on the corner.
Or you could just have the utensils draw only. I give her a drawing. Tell her to imitate that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm saying that the top is what I'm talking about. You don't have any posts holding it up.
Oh, you need it.
No.
Just put a post in the middle of the island. Oh my God, this not done. Why me? I could have there all day. I swear. Okay. My cake no raise. Something wrong with it. It never really raised this time. That's not good. Never raised this time. Fuck it up. Anyways, guys, here we now. Follow the thing. Put 2 cups of water in there. 2 cups. Put 1.5. Just a little over. 2. Anyways, here we now. No, I never have none. No baking soda. I put baking powder in there. Here what happened now. So we are there. Pick me up at airport. I swear to God. I'm embarrassed. I carried it. But anyway, I'm going with it still. When I get home, excitement starts. So I even forget that. I used to see him when you hear that song there. A pair of that. No kids, nobody, nothing. It disturbed my brain. No, when me come here first, me talk. When me did first come here, you and I. It was the sweetest and the nicest. It was beautiful. But they think you're my God. Honestly.
And now?
And now? Honestly, I think say you know everything and I just think say you
Take care of it.
not really say take care of. I just the thing say you just look on some people as I esteem like very. It's almost like it's not a daddy figure, but
That's what it is, daddy.
it wasn't a daddy issue. Maybe so, but
Anyways, every woman wants that. No matter.
but it look on you like up there. But they think you're up there so and made it down here so. And then when time I realize that it's so far from the truth.
But now you climb up over top of me.
But they put you they put you on a pedestal.
But now yeah,
Not because you're white, because me already a date white man. Me already did a date lots of white men already. Because them are the only man they want me. It's not because you did white. Not by any chance. Because the embassy boy there, him did white. I'm going there and cook some callaloo for him. Him did live Old Hope Road. In one of the apartment, the townhouse them. I'm going to go there and cook for him and went and something for go on. The man have something small like, I understand why my wife left him. There's something smaller than my little finger. You say I worry that. That I got lost. That now. But me did make somebody ball too. You have to just look at your teeth for that. When you're young, you make somebody ball too. Yeah. Oh, it's sweat. It nice. What is now? Let me put a. I want 950 now. It's about right. Somewhere, yeah, so. Yeah, it still need. Yeah. Yee. So guys. So we can see me. So this is on me. You want to see my husband kiss me? Look. We make a pact that we're not going to argue anymore. We are going to be in love. Right? If you try it again, you pretend. If you pretend long enough, it will happen. Yeah. You see, we fall into, guys, people fall into norm or everyday thing. And them think it normal. But it's hard to really get out of it. It's not like you don't love each other. But you just fall into a cycle. You fall into a cycle. And then you just continue in that cycle. Did I see a shaman when him so hold on, you know. So yeah. So what was I saying? May I talk to him about?
On the island.
Huh? The island?
Mm-hmm.
What about the island?
How much distance you want? You don't know, do you?
Okay, I want, you see where the counter ends at the end of the fridge wall? That is the island cannot be more than that.
No, the distance between the fridge and the counters and the island.
You know what? Everybody said 36 to 40 in 40. I said 40.
The guy said 48 he does.
Who says that?
Our other house was like 48 inches, 4 feet. So right now you've got 36 and 6.
I'm going to find all these. I'm going to take off some of them. Huh?
So right now you got 42.
42 is good enough.
Yeah, but 48 is not. You say you didn't want it. Remember when you were trying to open the fridge?
Yeah, but you have to work with what you get. That's why I meant tell you. Said there is nothing. You're lucky you have 40. But they use me think it did.
But I can do a little bit more. Look, the island right now is 6'6", so I'm going to make it 6. I'm going to make it smaller.
Oh. Is that me not want it look like I don't like it square. It should drastically look. You see like this?
Yeah, but I'm just doing, you can make it, I'm just going to give you a rough size. Never mind. I'll just do it. I don't know why I ask you. So I'm going to do 5, 6 plus 3. 5, 9.
So what did I say again now? Oh yeah, so when we did first come to Canada, husband take me here, come I have to look where me I live first, right? Make sure you just don't just jump up, go there, work. No. So we got the embassy. The embassy gave me a 2 weeks visa. We never used the visa. Because I never use the visa. Then when I decide to go to Canada now, I go back to the embassy. They won't give me a 2-week visa. Can you imagine? 2-week visa with them face itself. So when I go back to the embassy, so I never use it. So I go back to the embassy now. them turn me down the second time. So I say, oh, is it not changing in my life? So why you give me a 2-week visa? I'm gonna use a visa, then we go back now. The woman turned me down. So now I saw Christopher get involved. You remember that, Chris?
Kind of, yeah. 42 inches.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for Christopher, I wouldn't get the visa for go there again. I say, I love Chris. Chris get things done. One thing I could tell you about Christopher, if you want to be true, Christopher is the type of person get things done. Trust me. Christopher fly down, go to the embassy and say, I'm a Canadian citizen. Yeah? And him going at the embassy. And him say to them, say, I pay my tax in this country. And you not go tell me, say me can't have a visitor when me I go responsible for. And him going there. And we still, that time I say, me never even know that it even possible. And him going there with him, because you know, say, hey, you're Canadian. Them have a part where you're Canadian with your Canadian passport. Him going there and him said, no, you're going to give her the visa. We never have done the power there. So, anyways, and him tell them, so tell me why she's not eligible for a visa. When I told you that I have a house in Canada, I have a job, I pay my taxes, I have no kids, I'm going to take all my money. Why? She can't get a visa for coming. I guarantee that she's going to return in 3 weeks. I saw my ass get the visa. The woman said to me, say, you remember? She give me the visa.
No, I don't really.
Yeah. My man do that for me. I guess what? Pussy did turn up. That's all about the sex. My mama tell you that. Yeah.
So this table is 40 inches. So the distance is 42.
Oh.
Let me show you here. 42. That's 42 right there.
Nobody.
There's lots of room.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you're talking about. See here, look here.
Even though it's not centered on the wall. So now so this one now, so this is going to be the glass one, the one that I'm putting here to go on here on the table, on the counter space right here. So I don't need all that counter space. I have the whole entire, this is counter space, this entire area. It's a lot. It's absolutely a lot. See there? Now I took this out. This is no longer there. No, not this. This is no longer there. I put a cabinet on the counter in the corner. Why? And it's going to have glass there. So it's going to look like this. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Call my phone, Chris.
You'll find it.
I will not find it. Oh, see that? I'm going to show you. Because the new homes, this is what they're having now. I see it. I went to the show home. I have to keep up with trend. See there? This is what is going to be in the corner, sitting, and it's sitting there. So it's gonna look. I did send it to you. Where is it? On WhatsApp. See there? On WhatsApp. See it? I'm only using this part. Right here. And then it's going to be two places, right here and on the other side. This side and then the other side. This and over on the other side. So it's balanced. Because it's a funny kitchen, right? It's a very funny kitchen. And then here now, I'm going to leave this because when you come through the front entrance, you want it to don't look so boxy. So I'm going to have this and then I'm going to have it like this. And then this is the fridge. This is the fridge. This is going to be the pantry here. And then this is going to be a half a pantry here. Like, yeah, use up this space. And then this now, it's in the corner here. I'm going to use this as a pantry space, but I'm going to make it nice. You know how I have the old time style? They have the one where you can pull right out. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive. And then all of this now are cabinets. And then the island is totally changed. This too boxy. I'm not gonna really have that. That not going there. So that change. So this is what the whole entire kitchen. So this is the door to the, this is where the patio door is, right? And this is the built-in oven and microwave. So this entire window is the focal point of the house because when you come in, this is what you see. So I try to line it up. You see this, the faucet is right here. I need a nice, beautiful faucet right here because I can't do anything about this, the window and all that. Now over on this side is just added. But you want it to look nice and rich. And then this now I'm gonna add an island. The problem is I have a this is a 48-inch fridge, right? Mm-hmm. This is a 48-inch fridge, so it's quite big. So when the
48-inch wide.
48-inch wide.
24, it's counter depth, which is 24.
So, but it's a big
most
fridge.
Most fridges are like 36 inches deep.
Right, most fridge is
wide
small.
But shallow.
So now this. I have to, this is what the dilemma is. There is a clearance, you have to be from here to here. So now I went to the cabinet place and I asked them, like, on a regular basis, what they do. They said it's between 36 and a 30 and 48. A lot of people put between 36 and 48 is big enough space. That is like, you say average then. Anything less than that is kind of tight. So we want maybe 40, 40, 40 here, every space. Right here, right at the, in here and right here. Because you want a lot of space because you don't want it to look like you just tuck the island in there. You still want it to look hairy and fresh. Now with the island, now when you come in through the front door, this is what you see, which is going to be some stools, because I'm going to put stool on there for safe space. Now, I went there and then I learned that she said you can have 12 feet, 12 inches overhang. And then each, the cabinet, you can make it 24. So 24 and 12. You don't need more than that. Overhang. Remember the sink is not in the island. The island is just there for added seat, and you can place a nice flowers there or whatever. So that's what I'm working with. Now I went there yesterday and she changed all of the girl shit. Now me have to, but me can't make her change everything because every time you change something. Now the dilemma is, should you use vinyl or should you use real wood? Now, vinyl wrap Two different price. Lots of people don't know that most of the house that they're making now is in vinyl wrap anyways. All those smooth panel and all that. Vinyl wrap. Redwood wrap. Neighborhood that, listen, me like the neighborhood that I'm building the house in, but the thing what me not like, this is what me like about this neighborhood right here. My neighbor, it's like them not on me. They are far away. Even though the other house, them far away too. But it is in a cul-de-sac where if me drive out 10 times, them know so me drive out 10 times. Me don't know, me just feel that. And me's a girl, me have picnic one time, me can't control them. Me call the police. And me not think me should have moved in another neighborhood there and call them. Me no want the police know my business. And then there's a police officer live down the road. I want him know my business. You have some people in here, they do not listen. Although now, me notice when you call the police, them say, if this is a parenting, you ever notice it now, Chris? Them come up with something where them say, if this is parenting, something we can get community results. Place in North America, bigger, yeah. Landmass. Baby, please. How many times Jamaica can go into Alberta, Canada? The province of Alberta, Canada. West Indies. $60 times. Them say approximately 60 times. So here what Jamaica area, about 10,991 kilometers. And Alberta is about 661,841 kilometers square meter. So Jamaica can fit into Alberta about 60 times.
It's not 60 times.
That's what it says here. 60 times.
Okay.
Do it yourself.
Oh, that's if you put it into a square.
Go on,
because Jamaica's like this and Alberta's like this. So they're saying you take Jamaica and reform it to make that like every inch.
It's approximate. I'm telling you, it's just approximate.
But it's not 60 times.
It's approximate. You see, you love war? For no.
But that's not fair to say, though. The square footage, yeah, but not. Anyway.
There's no argument there. You're trying to make argument out of nothing.
Okay, never mind. You wouldn't understand. I have to try to explain it properly. If you do a visual.
Hold on there. Wait.
If you do a visual, then you'd understand.
Is Canada bigger than the United States of America?
Of course it is.
Yes. Canada is bigger than the United States of America. Yep. Them say Canada is slightly
What's the
larger
biggest-
overall.
what's the
Slightly
largest?
is not the
What's the largest country?
largest country in the world.
What do you think?
I don't
Without
know.
checking.
What is the largest country in the world?
Russia.
Russia. Backside wall.
And then Canada's number 2. Everybody knows Canada.
There are 11% of the world landmass. Backside wall. Guys, these are good information, you know. Soon
Anyway,
I learn on
everybody-
the geography for me.
If you're not a Canadian, everybody knows Canada's number 2. So Russia, Canada, China, United States. Then Brazil. It
Whoa.
goes down from there.
Well, country, not continent, yeah. But hold on then. So let me let you know understand something here. Now, some people, when we tell them, say, I live in Alberta, you people think that Toronto is nowhere near where I live. Now, Toronto, to put it into perspective, I can get a flight and go to Jamaica, and it take me about 6 hours straight flight, Jamaica. And I can get this flight to go to Toronto. It take me here from Canada, from Calgary to Toronto, about 5.5, 6 hours same way. Yeah. Yes, same so it go. So, need to know.
Anyway, you're right that Jamaica is fits in Alberta a lot of time, more than I thought. I don't know why I was thinking it was less.
Listen, so me not live nowhere near Toronto. Keep that in mind. Right, and see, there's somebody say 4-hour flight from Toronto to Montreal. Yeah, so
No,
no, so
not quite that long. Because from Calgary is like 4 hours. Do it, flight time. From Calgary, from YYC.
the same amount of time it take from, yeah, I'm telling you. So some people not understand. Some people think that I live. Toronto is more populated, yes. Alberta is almost like way on the other side. So where my sister-in-law live now, she live way down, which should take about 15 hours to drive back where she come from. So there is a halfway point. So you get up early when we go in, we get up early in the morning and we drive, and then we get to where we normally stop, Chris.
Where are we going?
Like if we are go to Vancouver, go look for your sister, where we stop? The halfway point.
What's it called? Sandra just
Vernon.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Somewhere-
Anyway, Central BC, the Okanagan or whatever.
Okay, yeah, we stop Okanagan and then we drive. So it take us 2-3 days to reach there. Alberta to Toronto flight feel like a
So from
century long.
Calgary to
Yes, that's
Toronto.
true.
From Calgary to Toronto's 4-hour flight. And Calgary to Jamaica's 5-hour flight.
Yeah. Well, she was going to stay. Well, she kind of confused. She don't know where time I just think that she just wanted to get away, and she came up because of the court thing. But
From Montreal to Toronto is just over an hour.
oh, it's not that long, eh?
But if you want to go to, where's your cousin on the island? What island is she on? PEI?
Toronto.
Nova Scotia, where is she?
Nova Scotia.
Is Nova Scotia?
Yeah.
Seven and 3/4, 8 hours
8 hours for me to go to Nova Scotia. That's a long friggin' flight
to the East Coast.
to the East Coast. Now, guys, this is the finished product. I'm going to cut one of them. But I'm going to wrap up one.
You can turn that light off too.
What the heck? The reason why I like wrap it in a saline wrap, it keep nice and moist. Like I wrap it with the plastic wrap, it's nice and moist. It not dry. Yeah. We are carrot go market go sell. We can't suffer in this. Yeah. Just like that, guys. In Jamaica, you sell a slice. How much would I sell a slice for? I don't know. But you get your own. You can do your own pumpkin. You don't have to do. You don't have to do. And then what you're going to do, you make it enough time that you're going to perfect it. Like me, we make it so many times that, so I mean, some days but they make it enough time that you can, it now go spoil. This is not a cake this is not a bread we are going to spoil, really. You have to really shit if you spoil it. Right? You're not spoil. There's no way on the godson. The easiest shit this. What a knife there. Yeah. It's hot. Well, look, not anymore. And then you just melt the butter on it. Yeah.
That's for me?
You want any of this?
Yeah, that's right. No, I don't want that big one. Just give me the one you just gave me. Who's that for?
I was going to give it to you.
No, just the one. And the spoon, no? You just had this the other day, no?
Yeah. No. Should I eat it? No, I eat no, you know. But there's two ways you can do it. You can, Or
Okay.
maybe it up on the board. Look. Show you how me like to eat this.
the light.
Okay, guys, look. Trick. I can either warm the milk or not. And salt. 6. Salt is 1.5 teaspoon. Yeah, 1.5 teaspoon. That is the wet ingredients. Now that is the dry ingredients. The wet one now.
Of using the space planning tool to design and generate a structure in Chief Architects.
The wet ingredients. You have 4 egg.
And then down to space planning.
Now you can put 3 egg in there if you don't really like egg that much.
We can also switch to the space planning configuration, which has
Yeah.
all these room box tools.
I want again you put in there 2 cup of water.
Near the top right, we can find the toggle for the space planning.
And then you can play around with the other half cup.
Get back to the
I don't know if I tell you that. So you're going to put 2 cup of water in there first and see it. And then you have a maybe quarter cup of water.
tools menu.
You can add on, you have to know what you do, right? That's it. Then
To place a pre-sized room box, or hold left click and drag.
the oil, 1 cup of vegetable,
Boxes by default will snap at edges or corners.
1 cup of vegetable oil,
We'll also notice that the space planner
2 cup of 4 egg, 2 cup of water, vegetable oil.
between rooms,
That's it.
depending on the types of rooms used.
Miss anything?
For example,
No,
if we put a deck
that is it.
next to the room, we'll still see the thicker exterior walls.
4 egg, 2 cup of water, 1 cup of vegetable oil, and you mix it up.
We have a number of tools we can use to edit the space planning box.
Bob is your uncle.
First,
Now all of the first ingredients, the dry ingredients, when you get it, you mix them up together.
directions.
And then now you just add these right away. Boom, boom, boom. I have no order when I put them in. 4 egg, 2 cup of water, 1 cup of vegetable oil. Mix it together. Then now you put it in the oven at 350 degree. And then it is about 40, depending on what kind of oven you have, because some oven are convention bake, the expensive oven, but that look about 45 minutes because that really heat up. But this is one cheap ass oven. So you're looking at, because me did have one good convention bake oven, and I tell you, say that shit nice. When you bake anything in there, it tastes like heaven.
You notice the difference?
Yes. Me notice the difference, you might not. Just like how with my air fryer, me notice the difference than a cheaper air fryer. Yeah, so it's about 45 minutes to a 120, like one hour, just over an hour, maybe 1 hour 10 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes, 1 hour and 20 minutes, something like that. About 45 minutes to an hour.
Same tools are available.
But then,
Under cap.
oh, you know when it cook, you put a knife in there. When you pick up the knife
In a floor plan view,
and you see that it
or in a wall elevation.
there is no real nothing coming up, you know say it
When you
done.
put
Simple. Oh yes, the 2 cup of pumpkin puree. 2 cup of pumpkin.